Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 973 of the 3+ Minutes of Planks Challenge. And as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind this morning. Whenever I go through some sort of extreme workout routine or activity or fasting or anything of the sort, there are two things that really happen for me. The first thing is, as I'm going through the process of it, I go through this deep reflection period, this time with God, these moments when I find like the answers to my life that I go searching for and I go looking for. Now, on the backside of that, after that activity, whatever that thing is done, I feel myself being at the weakest place I can be in that moment in my life. The strengths that I have normally on my day-to-days are depleted. I start having these moments in my head where I'm fighting this battle against myself most times. I reached out to a friend yesterday. As I was telling her, I said I felt extremely lazy yesterday. And the truth of the matter is, I had every right to be. I put so much pressure on my body and on my mind and on my soul that I deserved the grace to be able to be lazy. But I really struggle with it. And it's something that I work at, and when I get into these moments, I try to take the time to really process it. I ended up hanging out with my daughter over the last 2 days, and we did some things. We had some fun times, but there were moments where I just couldn't go anymore. And sometimes I ask myself, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? What is the point? But I know there is a point to it, even if I don't know specifically why or how. Because I feel myself in these spaces with God. And I heard something the other day. God doesn't use us in our strengths all the time. Sometimes he uses us in our weaknesses, in our obscurity. And just having to remember that. And it's a chance for me to humble myself in ways that I'm not always comfortable with. But I also realize that it's also very necessary for me. And when I understand that, and when I get into his words, and when I get into his meditation, and when I just get into surrendering, these incredible things and moments happen. And just learning to be patient and graceful with myself enough to get into these spaces and understand them. Anyway, that's just my thoughts for the day. As always, be blessed today and every day. Thank you for listening. Peace.